Well, as you guys can see, we have a special guest here in the building, and he really puts the special in special, okay? He is former Sac State football player and current NFL player, just drafted yesterday. The one and only Jackson Slater is here in the studio with us. Jackson, thank you so much for spending some time with us tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, brother. So, first thing, can you just describe what the last 24 hours plus has been like for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy. Obviously, lifelong goal being achieved. You always want to go to the NFL, playing through youth football, high school, college. It was always a goal of mine. So to kind of get that call and have it be at a really good organization in a really good city, makes me really excited for sure. So.
I love the videos that come out of draft day of the parties and the families celebrating as the players find out that their name has been called. And then I love the videos that the teams will put out of the conversations between the GM and the player, or the coach and the player.
Yeah.
And what you consistently hear is the players say, I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to get to work. Do you have that feeling of like, you had your moment, now you're ready to get to work?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that's kind of how I always am, is you're on to the next spot and you're on to the, you always got something to be working on. But as far as the video the team put out, I sound very unexcited about the call. And I don't know why it sounds like that. I think the one that Sac State put out looks a little better for me. But I was very excited. I don't know why it came across that way. But I think tomorrow's just another work day for me. I think, kind of know what the next steps are and, a lot to work on still for sure.
Now, Jackson, this is one of the most cliche questions that you hear at every NFL draft. And I'm prefacing it like that because I'm going to ask you the question. What kind of player are the Tennessee Titans getting in Jackson Slater?
Yeah, I think just a lunch pail type of guy. I don't think any moment's too small or too big for me. And I always put in the hard work to, be able to execute at the right times, as well as have my body ready, have my mind ready for every big moment. And I think it just goes back to being a lunch pail type of guy, that you're going in, you're getting your work in, you're going home, and that's all you're doing. And, that's what they're getting for sure.
I was going to say, in Nashville, in that lunch pail, you want to make sure you got a lot of fried chicken in there and good Southern food.
Oh, yeah.
Now, are you a big goal guy or like a smaller goal guy? You just accomplished this goal of making the NFL. That's a massive goal. So is the next one making the team, winning a Super Bowl, or just having a good first day of OTAs? Like, what is the next goal for you?
Yeah, I think for me, I've always been a small goal guy, but understanding there's a lot of small goals that lead to a big goal.
Right.
So, making the team's probably the next big goal. And I think learning the playbook, not getting injured, going in there, being on time to everything. I think a lot of small stuff along the way is going to lead to something like that. So for me, that's kind of the next goal for sure.
Coming out of an FCS program, sometimes there's a knock at FCS schools because people don't think that you're going against the biggest of competition out there. Do you feel that you kind of have to play with a chip on your shoulder to prove yourself, maybe at the Senior Bowl on the national level, because of coming out of an FCS program? And how have you been able to rise to the occasion on those stages?
Yeah, I think for me, always going to be a chip on my shoulder. Sac State was my only full scholarship out of high school. Fifth round pick. You're not a first rounder. I think there's a lot of things that have really not gone my way in my career, I think. So I'm always looking to kind of prove whoever takes a chance on me right. And I think the chip just goes back to the work I put in and how consistent I am and what I do in the offseason, what do I do in my free time that's making me a better football player.
Well, the only thing left for me to ask you is the only glimpse that we really get into NFL training camps is through Hard Knocks, right?
Yeah.
And of course, they always are constantly showing the social media posts of the rookies having to do their performance or introduce themselves to the team. Have you thought about that at all? Do you have a song in mind? Like, do you know what the Titans are bringing for you? Like,
yeah.
What about that side of the rookie?
I have thought about it, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly what I'm going to do. but it'll be a
Can you
surprise.
share
Save it. No,
Okay.
save it.
We're gonna
save
save it.
We're gonna
We're
watch
gonna
it.
save
We'll
it.
see it all together.
I'm excited for it though. I feel good about my ideas.
If you need a backup dancer, this guy.
Yeah, if you need a backup dancer to tank the whole performance, I got your back. Make them run out. I'm assuming it's country or something around there.
It's not. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's all we're getting. We can't push anymore. We can't push
I'll
anymore.
say, TV, we call that a tease right there. So you just teased everyone out there.
Yeah.
My last thing for you is, when you think about making this step to the NFL, there's a lot of pressures that come with that. One of them is obviously managing time, managing finances,
Sure.
and everything that goes into it. Have you thought about when you get that, your first big deal or contract or that first big check, what you're going to spend it on or who you're going to spend it on?
Yeah, I know probably not right away, but it's kind of giving me the green light to go buy the big Lego Millennium Falcon set.
Yes.
Let's go.
That is a right away purchase.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I don't know if I'll do it right when I see some money there, but I'll know I'll have the green light whenever I feel like it. So.
And your message to the kids watching who want to be the next Jackson Slater?
Yeah, I think, have fun with the sport you're playing. For me, it was I'm playing baseball, basketball, football, and at one point or another, you're going to find out which one you really want to be passionate about, spend time on, and you'll know when you hit that point. And I did, and I put a lot of work into football, and it's worked out for me, and I think it'll work out for someone else as well. So.
Well, awesome, too. And I meant to say as well, Jackson also is a studious individual. He graduated with his degree from Sac State back in December. So, kids, he's not just a beast on the field, he's a beast in the classroom as well.
Right.
Well-rounded guy. So, congratulations on achieving your degree as well. That's admirable.
Yeah, thank you.
Once again, Tennessee Titans offensive lineman Jackson Slater here with us on this Sunday. Jackson, thank you so much for spending a Sunday evening with us, and we wish you the best of luck on the next level.
Thank you. I appreciate it.